Hey Leo, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of December. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. And as always, general read, I focus more on soul transition, spirit, inner guidance for these general reads. So if spirit guides me to focus on a specific area of your life, then I do. But you guys put where the shoe fits, where in your area. I usually feel these energies apply to all of it because everything happens within. So Leo, if you guys are interested in a personal read, my email is in the description box below. So let's begin. You've got Ten of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. And I immediately heard, hold on to your vision here, Leo, because this is about creating the life you want, your Ten of Cups. This is about your life. This is about your dreams. This is about your wants, your desires. Here with the Page of Swords is going to require you kind of being in this air element with the Queen of Swords, where, you know, a lot of you are just really independently becoming very resilient in your mind about what those desires are, and very focused. So that's the energy I get. Interestingly, the Strength card has been coming up in all the reads. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes for yours, but I feel the Strength is more about the resilience energy. A lot of the energy is very strong on Leo energy right now. So a lot of people are just in your element. So I think this is also just a theme with the energies of resilience. So let's see what your soul transition is. Yeah, triggering. You may be put to the test in certain situations to address patterns with yourself and others. And this test, again, is holding on to your vision. Queen of Swords energy, how clear your boundaries are, how truthful you're being with yourself. So if this brings up a behavior that must be corrected, now is the time. Yes, now is the time to correct. Major life changes ahead. Yes, hold on to your vision. Change is constant and an opportunity for expansion. Regardless of its shape, consider change a gift for your soul's evolution, which is why I focus on the soul's evolution all the time, because the truth is, whatever's the triggering energy and whatever's surfacing, and it's about you being in this swords element, right? Air quality element for your dreams, for your desires, for where you want life to be, where you're positioning yourself, what's going to bring you the most emotional fulfillment. So let's see what your major arcana shift is. I want to get one from this deck because these tend to give different messages as well. So what do we have for Leo? These readings have been so difficult for me to give this week. I tend to, and it pulls a lot out of me energetically. What do we have for Leo? Oh, okay. There we go. So yes, I love it. Manifest your dreams and a happy change. This is Magician and Wheel of Fortune. Again, things will change. It depends on how strong and resilient you are in your transmuting of the energies, of the lessons, of whatever challenges are ahead, your ability to see it, to catch it and know how to pivot. Wow, bottom of the deck, I didn't even notice pivot point. You are at a fork in the road where an important decision may have substantial impact. So knowing when to pivot, when to make that change. So here with the manifest your dream, you're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire. Again, your Ten of Cups. What are your desires? Just take it. You know, hold on to that vision. Again, I feel that's the strongest message here, Leo. Even if they're small steps, notice signs that guide you to the right direction, as well as resources, support, and miraculous appear. A happy change here with the Wheel of Fortune. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions. Yep, those pivot points, right? These challenges, there's going to be a lot of go and like decide now, don't get stuck in it. due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Be confident. That's your strength energy. And that's been, again, the resilience and confidence in trusting our own inner guidance in this time. So let's see what you need to allow, Leos. I allow myself to walk my path in non-judgment, and I allow myself to be proud of all I accomplish. Beautiful. So again, non-judgment and all I accomplish. So this is a lot of not being so hard and prideful, right? Because if anything, you are your own worst enemy, Leos, with your pride. And don't let your overly confident energy hold you back or in stagnation, right? Because of this, some of you, again, fear of judgment, you know, just go, just run with it. And again, stick to your vision here. You know, there's, you know, that shadow side of Leos is the fear of being vulnerable. I forgot. Well, let's see what you need to surrender. And, you know, that's just common in your energy, Leos, which is normal. What do you have to surrender? Surrender oh God, Leos. I love you, Leos. I swear. Surrender defensiveness. And this is what I'm saying. Your own ego can be, like your own pride can be your own shadow here that you're fighting against yourself, basically. So defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear and non-defensive response. So we're talking a lot about non-judgment, non-defensive. This is a lot about what you need to do within yourself. So it's about your response, reaction, and taking the higher road, to be honest, right? Because you know what you're going to get. You know what you're able. And knowing that whatever you hear is not, whatever someone else thinks about you is really none of your business, right? Because you don't need to defend an identity you know you don't align with. If that's what they think, that's what you call cognitive dissonance, right? Let them live with that. You already know who you are. Trust in who you are. So let's see what else we have. You know, and then the other hand of that is pay attention too. So if it is something that you do, you've got to pay attention to yourself and your ways as well. And how, if they're not really producing the effectiveness and results that you desire, that we have to be our own, you know, student and teacher as well in our lives. We've got to learn from our own mistakes and also redefine our position. What else we got for the Leo? So patience and planning, a lot of planning, a lot of rerouting. And this is a long-term goal, right? Because it's the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, I saw this earlier, the heart chakra. I just feel your vulnerability here, Leo. We have emotional loss, 5 of Cups. Yes, that's why I feel your vulnerability. I feel your resilience, your big heart as well, because it's your heart. Base chakra, root. This has been such a theme in a lot of readings. And then we have recognition, reward. So what do we need to work on? And I think this has a lot to do with your pride. Three of Pentacles is how our outsides reflect our insides. And I think your inside, your heart, what's happening within your heart. You got 2 chakras here, which is really how to define your inside. So then your external reflects your internal as well. So give me more of this heart chakra. Wow. Yeah. I'm telling you, I always associate Page of Pentacles with taking steps. Anytime I see the words taking the steps forward, Page of Pentacles comes to my mind. And here we are again with 3 of Pentacles. So taking the steps forward about what really does resonate with your heart. And it now your insides are about to reflect, your outside is about to reflect what's in your inside, what's true to your heart. And so I feel that very strongly here. Okay, more of this Five of Cups. The Fool. This is really trusting the process, being patient, temperance. I think your emotions are going up and down, you know, because these are major life changes that you're embarking in. You're a fixed sign, Leo, so the uncharted territory can be scary for some of you. You know, the fear of the unknown, which is the Fool. The Five of Cups with the Fool, it's like this fear of the unknown and how you're constantly tempering your emotions. We have Seven of Cups, right? But then we have Ten of Pentacles. So again, you have to focus on the Ten of Cups. You have a lot about your Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. This is like a long-term thing. Stick to your vision. Like, know what your wants are. Know what your heart wants, right? Be true to your heart here. Give me more of this base chakra. You got big decisions to make. Two of Wands. No more lying to yourselves or letting people deceive you or rob you. Seven of Cups, Five of Wands. Rob you from your authenticity, from, again, your true happiness, your true desires, your focus, right? Where you need to be. Give me more on this base chakra. You got to make a decision. It is a crossroad, which is why Spirit is saying the pivot point, right? You are at a fork in the road where an important decision may have a substantial impact. And this has a substantial impact. Page of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Wands, of this new beginning. Something more resonating with your soul. There's a need for lots of pages here. So there's a lot about your need for authenticity and truth. Looking at things from a fresh perspective. Give me more of this Page of Swords. Five of Swords. Yeah, so looking at things, surrendering the BS, not engaging, right? This to me goes to not leveling down to the defensiveness, right? Surrender defensiveness. If someone feels like you need to prove a point, no, you don't. And knowing where you're going, staying focused on where you're going. Okay, more of the Three of Pentacles. So this to me speaks to your heart. There, I knew it. You need to think about this. You have Ace of Cups in the bottom, Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. This is where your pride can get in the way here, Leos, with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Because again, your heart, you need to take steps of what truly speaks to your heart. And in this time, I think your outer life, your external life, you're shifting your focus and really thinking about what your external life is. I also feel this Four of Pentacles feels like just have some preservation about this truth. Give me Four of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay, so then Queen of Swords. So we have more Swords energy. This is self-inflicted, right? Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. This could be a very defensive person, King of Swords. So there's a truth you can hold on to, but also know how effective it is. Is it truly empowering your life? Because it doesn't, these energies don't feel like it. Now, this could be someone in your surrounding here, Leo. So this may not be you. I'm obviously just reading towards you. This could be a person in your surrounding that could be really putting you in your feels, because you can't be in defensive without some opposition, right? Like some other opposing energy. And so this is where you get to really think about where your heart space is and focus on that versus focus on you know, what's going on in the outside. this 4 means there's a need of grounding with the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. You're going to have to ground your energy and kind of rethink and reposition yourself. We have Hermit in the bottom, and there's wisdom required here. Also, a lot of time alone. So you're going to have to take, to me, this is an energy of taking step backs. You've got newness here. Ace of Cups, there you go. 10 of Cups again. So clearly, there's newness here. There's happiness here. You need to focus on that versus the opposing energy. It's not really conducive to where you want to go. And I feel that's the strongest message here. So let's see what's going on in your career here. What's the guidance around your career and your abundance for you, Leo? Attracting, not chasing. Exactly. This is where you take a step back and know that you don't have to defend your point. You just have to kind of be more in the flow of the energy. So anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way. Because of the fears underlining chasing energy, instead attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So this is about you being authentic, getting back into your heart space, focusing on what are the steps needed to get to this authenticity, this happiness, this fulfillment, your dreams, and that's where your focus needs to be. Let's see what the lesson is around here, this energy. What's the lesson for Leos? What guidance around this? This may not resonate for all of you, but I find it very useful. So, lesson of Uranus: radical attraction and sexual pull come from inconsistency and detachment. A theme of freedom or commitment. No expectations are the best expectations to have. So yeah, this feels like there's a radical attraction and sexual pull. This is like a push and pull energy. So we're talking about the chasing, the pulling energy. This is not good. Leo readings tend to have a lot of that push and pull energy all the time. And that's why a theme of freedom or commitment. You got to choose. You've got to choose what your theme is in terms of what you're trying to attract. And no expectations are the best expectations to have. And so this is about understanding that you can't force things. They just either come. If they don't come from your heart space, then that's why they're forced. But if they are natural and authentic, then there's no need to force, because it just all falls into place here. So let's see what your other guidance is. Other guidance for Leo. Follow your heart. Wow, this is like the second reading this came out today. The only way to be happy is to get out of your head and to follow your heart. Yeah. Now listen to your inner child to learn what it means to feel what you want instead of thinking about it. So there's a lot about the thoughts here. And yeah, so it's like really what's your heart? There's a lot of truth here about your heart and what really, your attachments to what really makes you happy, right? So your heart is the only one who knows the right way for you. I mean, Leos, you guys are the strength, which represents the heart. Really, you guys represent the heart space a lot with your big hearts. And this is also your biggest challenge, right? Especially when you have an opposing energy that goes against your true authentic self. So a lot to figure out here, Leos, with this Hermit. You kind of have to dive into your emotions. Page of Cups, 10 of Swords, and really dive back into your heart space here. So this is your reading, Leo. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click your bell button. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency, but remember to live always relentlessly, inspiring aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you into the next message. Bye.